Hey, what's up guys, it's me again and welcome back to my channel Mayta What Ifs. Today I am back with a new story. The name of this story is What If Naruto Found a Scroll that allowed him to train with the Konoha legends. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story and my own idea. Now before continuing this, if you haven't checked out my movie at Apollo Uchiha, I suggest you do so, and make sure you leave a like and subscribe to both of my channels if you like the content of these channels. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins in Konoha Gakure no Sato, 13 years after the QB attack, as we go towards the Shinobi Academy of the said village. As we see, it was evening, and most of the Genins were leaving with their families, quite happy that they have passed and became the Genins today. For you see, today was the Genin exams, and a lot of the children from both the clans as well as from the civilians have passed and become Genins, except for a given few, and amongst those few was the one who was seated in the play area of the academy on a swing on the tree. He was wearing an eyesore orange jumpsuit and had blonde mop of hair, wearing goggles around his forehead, and had three whisker marks on each side of his cheek. His eyes were blue, that were filled with tears right now. He was extremely sad, and this was none other than Naruto Uzumaki, who was failed for the third time in Genin exams, and was the laughing stock of not only of the whole academy but of the whole village now. As that is when we see his sensei came into view. Why the long face, Naruto? I know you gave it your all, but there's always the next time. I don't know, sensei. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. I mean, I failed 3 times. Well, I know how you feel, and that is why I want to help you this time around, Naruto. I know you have the guts to become a shinobi and what it takes to be one. It's just, I don't know why you're just bad at one technique. I don't understand myself. Yeah, but it is mandatory to at least use that Hanji technique or clone technique. Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I'll try again. Well, what would you say if I said you can try again now? What? What do you mean by that? There is a test that if you pass, I will be liable to make you a Genin and the Rookie of the Year. Whoa, really? Said Naruto, excited. Yes, all you have to now do is go to the Hokage office, and there will be a scroll with red outlining and green from within. It will be quite a hefty and big scroll. You have to take it and return to this point. It's Forest of Death now, isn't it? Yes, I heard it's quite dangerous. Yes, well it is. It's also part of test, you see. If you are able to get to me at this rendezvous point, you will become a Ganon. But there are some, well, things that you need to be aware of. You can't reveal this to anyone, because it is a super secretive test. Really? Yes. Thanks, Mizuki-sensei. I won't let you down. As after that, Naruto dashed away, while Mizuki's comforting and soothing face turned into one that was sinister with a smirk. Perfect. Just like I planned. As now we see, Naruto in the middle of the night was able to invade his Gigi's office, which was the Hokage office, way too much easily. Seeing that no one was around, Naruto made his way towards the scroll archive. As that is when Naruto saw that there were two scrolls there, as that were the only one huge. Now Naruto picked the one up that was he supposed to take, which was red scroll with green markings. As after picking it up, Naruto was about to leave until Hiruzen arrived there, wiping his hands with, well, towel. Naruto? Gigi, what the hell are you doing here? It's my office, kiddo. I'm supposed to be here. But what are you doing here with that scroll? That is important and not a plaything, you know that, right? Um, look, a plane. What? What are you talking about? Um, um, Oriki no Jutsu. As Naruto in a hurry said that, as now we see, there was huge amount of smoke as a naked girl stood there, causing Hiruzen to nosebleed as Naruto dashed away with the scroll. As Naruto ran, he arrived at the rendezvous point and hid himself. All the while Hiruzen was passed out. As Naruto was now watching over the scroll as the curiosity got the better of him, because he now had an important scroll and he could learn a lot of cool techniques from within and impress Sakura-chan and a lot of his genins, and even Sasuke Teme. To one-up him, he opened the scroll. Huh? What the hell is this? Said Naruto, as he began to scratch his hand on his head, because these were some seal markings and seal matrices, not some jutsus, because Naruto couldn't understand anything. If anything, it was just a used seal that was within that scroll. As accidentally Naruto threw up his hands in the air. Ah, I give up. I can't understand. The branch that was poking out bursted into his hand, causing it to puncture and leak out blood that dropped on to the seal markings of that scroll. The seal matrix activated as the bright light emerged and Naruto was engulfed into it and vanished alongside the scroll. As now we see, the scroll fell down to the ground, rolling itself back as it was, as Hiruzen, after waking up, called for the Anbus and the others to search for Naruto. But unfortunately, he wasn't found anywhere. But the scroll was, after 1 week, when Mizuki was trying to search for it in the Forest of Death, his comrade saw that he was trying to leave with it, as if he was stealing it. So he was captured and brought in for investigation. Turns out it was him who put it up Naruto to it, after a Yamanaka walked through his mind. And not only that, Naruto was potentially lost, because he used this dangerous scroll that Mizuki put him onto. Now Mizuki was, in the eyes of people, hero for a bit until Hiruzen has no other choice left but to reveal the heritage of the boy. And after doing so, the people became outraged at how the Hiruzen, their Kage, dared to lie to their faces all this time, knowing fully well that they had the legacy of the fourth and they could have done so much for him. And yet they couldn't because of the Kage and his pettiness. All the while Hiruzen just gritted his teeth that this was the people of Konoha that has become such two-faced and filled with hatred and greed and whatnot. As now we see, Hiruzen has played the scroll back, away from the prying eyes, making sure that no one was able to steal it. All the while, never thinking for a moment that that scroll was one that his sensei told him that was quite special. For you see, now we go towards Naruto, who woke up within a home as a red-headed woman with 2 buns with metal chopsticks in them was sitting near him in a white yukata. Calm down now, young one. Who are you? I am Mito Uzumaki. Wait, your name is Uzumaki as well? Yes, I am from the Uzumaki clan. Whoa, what? We have a clan? So you're an Uzumaki as well, I believe. Yes, I am. I have a name. My name is Naruto Uzumaki. Really now? Hmm, I see. Who is your parents? I, I don't know. I was an orphan. Oh, I see. Well, I am related to you in a sense. I am from your clan, Naruto. You can rely on me now. Where are we, Mito-sama? We are, unfortunately, in a seal that was created by my stupid husband and his brother. We are not stupid, sister, said Tobirama as he walked in, and so did Hashirama next to him. Yes, Mito-chan, you can't call us stupid every time. You sealed a part of our soul and our chakra within this seal, so that our descendants could train, and only mine came. Now that you speak of it, I am quite shocked about that as well. Hey kid, aren't there any senjus who are, like, capable of using that scroll except for you? No offense that you're here and all that, but we just want to teach some senjus as well. Senjus? What do you mean? As both of the brothers looked towards one another and then towards Mito as Mito looked down. He has the seal of the Kyubi on him. Kyubi? What do you mean? You don't know? Monkey, what the hell have you been doing? What do you mean by that? Oh, he's speaking about Hiruzen Sarutobi, the third Hokage? Yeah, you're speaking about the old man? Old? Well, I guess he would be old by now, said Hashirama after thinking for a bit. As that is when Naruto then said, Wow, I can't believe this. So, is the fourth Hokage here as well? Who now? Fourth Hokage, Minato no Mikaze. Of course I am. Whoa, where did you came from? Said the other two Kages as a blonde-haired man that arrived there that resembled the boy quite a lot. You grown, Naruto. You certainly have grown, son. Son? What do you mean by that? Don't you know? I am your father. I am the one who is your father. As that is when Kushina arrived, bonking him on the head. Of course he doesn't know, you idiot. As that is when Mito then said, Kushina, you have grown. Mito-sama. Wait, what the hell is going on? I'm getting confused here. This was supposed to be a seal which would allow us to train the future generation or the next Kage. Well, actually, I didn't need it to be trained, so after learning about the history and about this scroll's history especially, I thought why not allow our own chakras to be sealed, hoping that one day Naruto will be able to open it. And surprisingly, he did. I see. Naruto on the other side was quite in tears that he was able to meet with his parents, and that is when the whole truth was revealed to him. I see. So that is what happened. So you two died while sealing the Biju within him. As Naruto then revealed everything to them, what has went down and why the Senjus and Uzumakis weren't around as well. As both of the first and the second were shocked, Suna is quite sad. She needs her grandparents to be with her, to appease her. Yes, my little Suna. She's so lost. I can't believe this, I'm saying this, but we might need to help her. You really had a soft spot for her. Enough, brother. Don't make this foolish out of this. Well, we might make do what we have it here. You're gonna be training with us now, kid. What? Yes. You are trapped here with us until we deem it necessary, yet you are completely trained or whatnot for the physical world to go back to. Wait, so you mean to say I'm stuck here? Yes. Well, it's not so bad, son. I mean, you have us. No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm actually happy that I get to spend some time with you two, I guess. As that is when we see Kushina gave her son a hug. I'm happy and proud that my boy thinks of us in such high regard. And so, Naruto's training and journey with each and every one of them then began. As now we have a time skip. Time skip of 3 years later. Naruto has reached at the age of 16 and has been training rigorously with all of his senseis, basically two of his own parents and the other three, as five of his teachers have been quite hard on him. And the sixth one joined in soon, which was, surprisingly enough, in the form of Kyubi itself, now known to be Kurama, who has, well, made itself acquainted with the others alongside with Naruto and decided to train him because he has realized that Naruto, since was going to train under all of them, he might have a lot of potential to be the child that his father dreamed that would one day unite the Bijus and the people. And he saw potential in Naruto as well, so why not give it a shot? As now we see, Naruto was currently relaxing after a great hard sparring session with all of them, even one Biju and five of the legends combined, as Naruto was able to hold on against all of them at least for 6 minutes straight on their prime at that. That was one hell of a workout, don't you think? Of course it was, said the others while not breaking a sweat. You're still quite far away from kid. You're way out of shape. All thanks to Kushina over here. As Kushina looked down, don't try to put down my niece, said Mito. Your grandniece, said Tobirama. Say whatever you want. You're just jealous, Tobirama. Jealous? Seriously? How mature you can be, sister. Enough. I don't want all of you to fight, said Kurama. I'm too exhausted for that. Of course you would be, you old fox, said Naruto. More harsh training for you from tomorrow onwards, brat. Yes, whatever you say, sensei. As this was going on, we see that on the other side, Hiruzen finally, finally, while speaking and talking to the elders, realized something. Ah, shit! What is it, Hiruzen? I remembered now. The scroll that Naruto took. It wasn't the scroll of sealing like Mizuki said it was. Then which one was it? The other one! You mean the backup plan one? The one that would be able to help us learn from the great, well, legends of the past, as Sensei claimed itself to be? Yes, and that name was suggested by the first. Ah, of course it would be, said Donzo, as the other sighed. Even if the first was a legend as he claimed to be, it was way too much boastful. But the first had skills to back it up, and so did the others who were now engraved into it. So what of it? It was a scroll in which they sealed a part of their soul. For what I have learned from Minato, he did the same. You think that would mean that Naruto has gone there? Yes. They created a plane thanks to Mito-sama's Fujitsu arts, a domain in which they could live, and stocked enough food for a student, a single one. It was in trial phase but never went to work. Oh my god, so that would make that Naruto is with them. God knows when it will work. But if it does, then Naruto has a chance to come back to us. And so this news was revealed to the only council members, and they were quite shocked that what could Naruto learn from legends, and especially his parents. So that is why I request the whole council, said Hiruzen. At return of Naruto Uzumaki, he will be handed over his whole heritage, effective immediately. Those who all agree, as everyone did, even Danzo, because he knew Naruto would have a lot of questions once he returned. All the while, the rest of the elemental nation was seeing this as an opportunity to attack Konoha, more than ever than now. But one organization was pissed at Konoha because they have lost, because of them, a key point that was going to be the game changer for them. The one that would have made things easier for them. Literally, the Kyuubi was gone because the Jinchuriki was gone. All thanks to these people's arrogance and hatred. Now, they were not going to achieve their goals. As now we go towards Amegakure, where we see a meeting was being held, as the Akatsuki were talking amongst themselves of how to tackle this problem. We can always go for these Inkaku and Ginkaku statue sealed within a statue in the Land of Fire temple, but it is heavily guarded. We don't have the resources to go there. Quite a tough challenge. I like it. You all don't understand. That was our backup and another possibility, but we don't know if the Karamazov will revive with just a little bit of that chakra. Well, regardless, we will have to try. As time began to pass by, we see Naruto reached at the age of 19 years old. As Naruto had grown up and has tied his hair in a form of ponytail because it has grown longer. His body has become much more dense and muscular, and not only that, currently he was sparring with all 6 of them. One Biju, the strongest of them all, and 5 of the legends of Konoha. 2 Uzumaki women, and 2 Senjus and a Namikaze, all regarded as the Kages and Kage level shinobis. And Naruto was with a smirk on his face, proudly fighting and countering all of their attacks, one after the other, like they were all nothing to him. As now we see, finally Naruto unleashed his big attack while parrying and dodging all of them. Rasen Shuriken, said Naruto. As it was thrown, Naruto then made another one. Rasen Ball. As a huge water made Rasen Ball was then dropped onto it. Rasen Fire Flame. As a ball of fire then came together. As Naruto then said, Magma style. Rasen Sun. As a miniature form of sun then appeared that went down. As the others then literally dashed away, splitting as the attacks then struck down to the ground literally shook the very foundation, causing the scroll to visibly shake while it was placed there. As now we see, Naruto stood there, while the others were quite shocked and amazed. Naruto certainly has grown. Extremely strong. What is it, guys? Come on! Is that the extent of it? I think that is, Naruto, said Hashirama. We give up. Wait, what? As one by one all of them did, and even the Biju then did. I give up as well, kid. You know I am the strongest Biju currently in the whole elemental nations, and you have just surpassed me. Know what that means, kid? What? You have become a certified danger to everyone. A walking biohazard. Hey, my son is not a toxic waste. I mean, literally, he can destroy anything he touches. Or have you forgotten, Kushina? The gravity here will increase as the time gradually goes on. I can feel it, the pressure. It's way too much, especially on Naruto. But Naruto doesn't sense it. His muscles and bones become so adaptive and strong that if he is now unleashed back onto the real world, there might be a lot of chaos and destruction there. I'll be careful. You don't need to worry about that, Kurama-sensei. Everyone else. But know this, son. Once you leave, you cannot come back, and the scroll will cease to exist. That would mean that you would be... We are part of our souls, Naruto. We will return to our original parts. We already have depreciated our energies. We will just waste the rest right now and disappear. As one by one after meeting Naruto, as Hashirama and Tobirama placed both hands of their hands on Naruto's shoulder and nodded to him, acknowledging him in approval before giving him a sign. A sign that was now on his, tattered jacket that he was wearing. As both of them disappeared, we see that Naruto nodded as well, as that is when Mito did, after giving him a hug. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Naruto. Be a great Uzumaki, okay? And have great wife and a lot of kids for us. As that is when his parents came. And after they too said their reunion and tearful goodbyes, they left. As Naruto unleashed his tears, his silent tears, as he was visibly shaking. I'll be waiting on the other side, kid. Just don't take too much time. As Kurama too disappeared, as Naruto then wiped his tears away and slapped both of his hands on his cheeks. Alright, world. You better be ready. A new and improved Naruto Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki is on your way. As suddenly the scroll exploded into the library as Hiruzen and the others dashed within to see that Naruto was standing there, a much taller and stronger version of him. Oh, hey Gigi. Wow, you look old. Way too much old. Not Naruto? Yeah, it's me, as Naruto was currently 6 feet tall, and not only that, he was had a swimmer build. From what he could see, he wasn't wearing anything underneath but a tattered jacket that he used to wear. That has been grown and sewn into a longer jacket so it could fit. His shinobi pants have been turned into his shorts that he was wearing, as he wasn't wearing any sandals as well. And he had long hair that was spiky and bushy, but was tied in a ponytail. Well, I'm back, said Naruto with a toothy grin. You've certainly changed. Not only that, said the other shinobis. His chakra. I can sense it. It's immense. The pressure alone is immense. As now we see, Naruto then said, oh yeah, the gravity was 10 times more than this world, so it might be that. But what's going on? Why the long faces? Something is wrong, isn't it? Well, yes, kid. A few months back, the 4th Great Shinobi War began. And that is when all of the villages and minor villages combined attacked on Konoha. So far we were able to push them back, but that is when they were too betrayed by the organization that were leading the whole charge, the Akatsuki. They revived the Ten Tails and now have wiped out Kiri, Iwa already. Suna and Kumo are scared and are trying their best to protect themselves, but they are next. Many victims, and soon Konoha is going to be one. As that is when we see Naruto then said, I guess we have a little to no time. As Naruto after that we see cleaned up and kept his hair long as a memento because the tie that he was wearing was a piece of cloth from his mother's dress. Something that he was able to bring back into this world and would never exchange for anything. So he tied it back onto his hair. And then Naruto then said, Alright, now let's do this. After wearing a huge red cloak that his parents left for him and his new orange jumpsuit, we see that Naruto then went into battle. After seeing the 10 tails, Naruto then said, Kurama sensei, yes kid, what do you think? Go on ahead. Remember, 10 times the gravity, right? And so Naruto blitzed, literally breaking the ground under his feet as he was taking steps and breezing through at blinding speeds. And then a boom was heard as the visible air was shattered. As the impact of the punch caused the one-eyed Biju to literally flung into the air, as everyone was shocked, and so was the Akatsuki. What the hell? Is this is insane. The power. As that is when Naruto then said, Rasengan, twin sun and moon, as a white Rasengan and a sun Rasengan, huge amount of them, in the form of a miniature ones, combined then was thrown at the Biju, causing it to explode, literally explode, as the 10 tails then disappeared. It can't be. The 10 tails. It was defeated. The Akatsuki were shocked. Their hopes were destroyed by this newly arrived monster. Who are you? My name is Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki, and I won't allow you to do any of that, as Naruto unleashed hell on them, literally just flinging them left and right and slapping them, bitch slapping them more like it, causing them to knock out coal and causing them to fly miles left and right. As this was said and done, the Akatsuki were captured and executed. But Naruto was left bored. Wow. The fourth Great Shinobi War ended quite really fast. For us, it's grateful and fortunate, Naruto. But I'm not satisfied somehow. All those years worth of training and that's it? Be grateful that is, Naruto. But since you have that training, you can pass down those training to others. Yeah, you're right. I know now what to do. Naruto began to dash and arrive towards the Hyuga compound in front of the girl who he was aiming to meet because his mother made him realize that the girl really loved him. Hinata-chan, yes? Naruto-kun? Would you like to go out with me on some cinnamon roll runs and, maybe grab a ramen bowl or something? As Hinata passed out and Naruto then said, Oi, Hinata-chan, do you agree? As in the end she did, as Naruto began to date her. As time went by, Naruto reached at the age of 22, and by that time, the news already spread throughout every part of the elemental nation, and everyone was afraid and terrified of Naruto because he was bored. And if he got too bored or pissed, well, the 10-tail was the strongest Biju that made them literally shiver and shit their pants for a few months while it was here. And Naruto was the one who just arrived and within few moments was able to defeat the Biju down to dust. So, yeah, they were not gonna poke the bear while it was resting, and were happy as they were, or otherwise they could be the next 10 tails alongside their home. And that said a lot, as now we see Naruto and Hinata were getting married, and the others, either out of fear, out of respect, or out of adoration, were there to pay their respects and join in on this union. Naruto was now about to fulfill his mother's and Sensei's final wish to repopulate his clan and live his best life with the love of his life, the girl who loved him when he was nothing. as this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you liked this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and please make sure you do check out the movie that I uploaded today on Apollo Uchiha. And if you have any suggestions regarding series, just mention this is a series ideas on top before writing down your stories, or if this is a story idea, I will be writing down a series soon, but not for both Mayta or Apollo Uchiha, but for a third channel that will be soon beginning by the 1st December, hopefully early on from that on. But yeah, let's just hope the first video will be dropping at least up to 1st of the December of 2024. Anyways, enough said. This is it for the day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.